we go. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Gun.
Burrow from the gun. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. Into the house it goes. It's a pick six and a Pittsburgh touchdown. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Fine, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
On one, ready? Here we go. Big first.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting a drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready? 12. Got.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Right back to Chase. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here we go. Got.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he'll go down here at the 16. That one gains 7. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
12. Here we go.
From the red zone on 1st. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Here we go. Ready? Stop.
Here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw that as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Stop.
Tight end going in motion here.
Right 80. Stop.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. Quick sled complete. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 1-point game. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Got it.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Short pass brought in. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Let's go. Set.
Trying it right side with Etienne. Drop flat. 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives him more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready, 6, mega, 50, green. Go.
Young working from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Ball on the 45. 1st and 10.
It's your set. Ready. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here we go. Ready. Stop.
From the red zone now. Gets this to Fant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Right side cut by Higgins. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. T. Higgins the touchdown. McPherson to add the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Steelers 7. Evan McPherson to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Down. Yellow. Set.
Young on the play action. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Here we go. Ready.
Young on 1st and 10. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Come on, set.
From the pistol, it's Young. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's a 14-7 game. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll be set up with third and only 1.
Cut.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first. Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of third down, they're now defending 1st and 10.
Ready.
A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cut.
Now Young. Escapes the pocket. Completes. It's Trevor Etienne. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Set, cut.
On play action, here's Young. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. We won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out and gets some left.
And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made it pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Now Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down.
Let's get set. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Sends this to the end zone. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Cincinnati.
Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Down. Red 38. Light blue. Set.
Young to throw it. He beams one deep right side. They connect on the deep shot. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Here's ETN on first down. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Young looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Let's go now. 52 Blues. Ready.
Looking to throw. Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's second down. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Ready. Ready. 45. White. Ready.
ETN can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
He was taken down.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. And it's the Steelers, who only need a couple on second and 2.
Let's go red. 33, yellow. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Come on, set. Hut.
Young on 3rd and goal. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers tie this game at 21. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. Showing a little burst so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
At their own 37-yard line.
I'm wondering.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Higgins makes the catch. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Has it downfield. It's Chase. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Short pass brought in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go. 11. Hey, 10.
To the air again. It's Burrow. He's got it at the 6. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. Drops back. Needs an open man. And he's tackled for no gain. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Cut. 180. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take the lead just before halftime. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 21. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
97. 60 red. 60 red. Smash red. Shot 17. Set.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
On the set.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32. Cut.
Final throw before the break. Escapes out to the left. He's running with it. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Set. Ready.
Now it's Young. Flush trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Out of the gun, Young. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's a Steelers first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now give to ETN running right. He sure was fighting, Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders. They take him down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Ready.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Come on, set. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Young. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go. Yellow 22. Black Ultra. Blaster 6. Set. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Burrow. Completed over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. 1st and 10 from the 41.
What's this set?
1st and 10 at the
Burrow to the air now. Connects with fans. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Cut.
They motion the tight end over. He put everything he had into this one. This is caught inside the 15. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
Steelers 21.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Hut. Hut.
First down, Young. He's going to push one deep down the right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So that brings up second down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10.
Let's go now. Hut. Hut.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40. Just a little bit short of it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ready. Hut.
From the pistol, it's Young. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Big gain, 14 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here we go. Here we go. 50, green. Set.
Young on the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Red, yellow. Here we go. Set.
Young working from the gun. Looking slant route complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They'll run, ETN. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers shrinking the lead some in the third. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, brought the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Jones. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Gun. 11, empty. 180.
Burrow from the gun. This is a heater going deep. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Here we go. 180.
Throwing is Burrow. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. But cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go.
Here he goes, third and long. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. It is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 13-point lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
38-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, first and 10. Play action now, Young. Finds some time left. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And they'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
On the double.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Down.
It's Young, the throw here on first. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On play action, here's Young. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go now. Hut, yellow, 43, ready.
Second and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Chased out to his right. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open?
Lateral goes haywire. It's out. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. So they keep the football, but now they face second and long.
Set, ready, set, hut, red, hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And talk about good gain when they needed it. That's 13 on second down. Now only a yard to go here on third.
It's now 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers now within one score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Rob. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On return, here's Jones. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
11. Gun. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And this one doesn't go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Ready? Stop.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's caught at the 25. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
49. Steelers 35. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Set.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Getting out to his left. He's going to fire this one deep down the near sideline. Oh, a big risk. No surprise here. They intercept it. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Running back sent in motion. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Can. 11.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. They're on 2nd, it's Brown. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down, but instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
It's caught. Chase has it. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown. McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
56. Steelers 35.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's a return from the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Ready, set.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. This is close, but it looks like they got the stopping time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up third down.
That's a gain of 3.
43 rail.
It's third and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
For us Steelers.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Young to throw. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And now they face second down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Here comes the screen for ETN. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Steelers first down.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Again, it's Young. And the man is there to knock that away.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
After the incompletion, second down calls ready.
Here we go. 33. Yellow. Set. Go. Fury. Yellow. Ready.
Sticking to the air. It's Young. Toward the sideline, he's got Metcalf. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. All set now. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard
To
line.
the air, yet again. Young. This is Metcalf working out right side. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
4 yards.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I'll pick up the
10
2.
cycles.
Brings up second and
Here's Young again. Rolling left, buying some time. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And he's out the clear. The 50. The 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back.
Steelers 41.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job covering that kick. And they bring him down around the 34. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Gun. Shot.
Back to the well again. And they're going to be set up, Brock, with 1st and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning.
One, ready? Here we go. Shot.
Another carry for him. And he gets him 1 as we come up to the 2-minute warning. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Setting up, 2nd and goal.
12. Here we go. 11. Shot.
No give. It's Brown headed right. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
It's just set. 11. Shot.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. Right side cut by Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals put up even more points in a win. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals making a 24-point ball game.
Steelers 41.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Kickoff for Cincinnati.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
45. White. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
33. Yellow. Set. Go. Set.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
50, green. Hut.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Black shock. Ready?
It's Young. The throw here on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, green. Set.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Off the mark there. Incomplete pass.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
10 yards to go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Set. Ready. Set.
3rd and long for him here. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Shot. 17.
Desperation time here. It's this one Fryermuth. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They gotta keep moving quick here.
That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Has it down close. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another Steelers
22 meter.
And they're going to spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. They are fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock.
On the double.
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal.
Set. Check. Set. Go. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Escapes out to the left. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
65.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And that's the Bengals who are on that one. And that's a wrap on this ball game. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Gun.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready? Stop.
They take a knee, and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win. So the Bengals take this one on the road. This isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.